Hey, and we're back. You're watching FYNTV.com, and we're here at Blue Ridge, downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing, and our all-star panel is reduced to star. Just star.
The all's gone, the star's here.
Yeah, all's gone. All's gone. I'm here with Rick. Bruce couldn't be with us, and Jane is traveling, and another guest was not able to make it. But you're always welcome to come down on Friday, but we might have to tell you where we're at. It's a little crisp this morning.
46 degrees.
Really?
Frost
Okay.
on the pumpkin.
All right, well, let's move along here, Willard Scott.
Okay. Let me get my Ronald McDonald suit on.
Sorry,
That
folks.
conjures up visuals, doesn't it?
Exactly. But you know, it's beautiful. It is cool. I will admit it's cool, but it's a beautiful morning, and it's going to be like 70 today. And North Georgia is America's outdoor playground, and it's going to be a nice weekend here.
We've been moaning about the heat for so long.
And
now we get a cool day, and we're going, geez, it's really
well,
chilly.
we want to stay. Our goal here, FYN TV, coming to Blue Ridge, we want to stay in Blue Ridge every Friday morning and come to you live because we just love being downtown here on Friday mornings. You know, our goal was to, as long as it's not raining and it's not too cold, it's a big word, we like being outdoors here. So maybe we'll be moving indoors real soon.
Got any spots picked out?
We're looking at a couple. We've had a couple inquiries wanting to know where we're going to be this weekend. We're looking at a couple indoor places in downtown Blue Ridge. We hope to be announcing that real soon.
Good.
So
Sounds good.
I'm not prepared.
I'm not either.
Well, I feel like this. This is what I told people opening up. I mean, I'm at work actually. Sometimes I forget, but I'm at work. And if you're at work and this is your job, I mean, when do you slack? Friday, right? You're supposed to slack on Friday. Mail it
Wednesday,
in.
slack on
mail
Friday.
it in, right? Get ready for the weekend.
Yeah.
If Donald Trump, I said this yesterday, didn't prepare, why should I? Long week of nothing to me. Nothing. I mean, I heard news. I'm just at an awe of, they call it news now.
Alex, can I have misogyny for 200? That's all we heard all week.
All week. And immediately, and Donald Trump, I am going to say, leave it alone. I leave it alone. But he's always told us, if you hit me, I'm going to hit you back.
Exactly.
I'm not going to take things laying down. Well, Hillary attacks him Monday night with this lady, and like Donald Trump, and this is Miss Universe from Venezuela.
Venezuela, yeah.
And she is now a citizen. Interesting, right?
What does she do for a living now?
I don't know, and I don't want to venture into what I think she might. Well, actually, I think right now what she's doing for a living is,
making reality shows?
Well, I think what she's doing for a living right now is she's the poster child for how men shouldn't treat women for the Hillary Clinton campaign. Now, not how Hillary shouldn't treat women after her husband rapes. Just saying. Let me not get sidetracked. So she comes out Monday night. She puts it out there that this woman is this great woman that gained a couple pounds because she couldn't stay out of the drive-through at the neon lights. And Donald Trump, I just went down another 3 points with women. And Donald Trump.
One more slice.
Yeah, exactly. Is there anything left in that pizza box?
That's right.
Don't get me in trouble. You can't come here and get me in trouble. Anyhow, but Donald Trump has treated this great woman. Then NBC immediately Tuesday grabs her up. The interviews start with her. Interviews Tuesday immediately. Donald Trump's not saying anything.
It had to be NBC, right?
Yeah, he's not saying anything, right? All of a sudden, they're trotting her out. She's being championed as the woman that, couldn't keep a little weight off, and Donald Trump treated her so bad. So anyhow, now it is turned into just a sideshow for the week that this woman, and actually, I will say this, I, for one, don't qualify to talk about women's issues, but if I think there's women out there that are upset that Hillary's treating them that dumb.
I agree with you.
You know what I
Now,
mean?
yeah.
Because to me, what Hillary, the narrative she's trying to play this week, actually talks down to women. That's just my thought.
Let me rewind just a touch. I don't know if anybody saw. I know people saw the show the other day. I tell you, it was. You know where I'm going. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I'm sitting by myself at the computer, laughing out loud, and my wife's going, "What is going on out there?" It was when you and Cole were interacting back and forth, and you started mimicking Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy. Now he's going to get me going. It was really, I don't know if it's been posted. Folks, you got to go back and look at this piece because it was a classic. There's been a lot of funny stuff, but it was funny.
Here's one of the things that sometimes I don't get enough time to bring it home. On our YouTube channel, that video has gone through the roof. He cut that down to 4 minutes. It is blown up, and I have people sending me messages. They've called me a hillbilly. I mean, my YouTube channel, they're calling me all kinds of names.
Disable the comments.
All right.
Who cares?
No. I like to read. I actually like to read them. But let me put it into perspective for you. What caught me.
Would you say it one more time? For
No,
us?
I refuse. No, I refuse. I'm moving on. I'm going to tell you
Forward,
why.
not backwards.
I'm going to tell you. Moving on. No. Moving on.
Okay.
It's not forward together with you, Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why the Miss Piggy really struck me. Okay. He called me Miss Piggy. What really struck me is, okay, wasn't this the 90s, right?
Yep.
Okay, this is the 90s, so stay with me on this. Now, I have a little sister that every night, and this is the most popular thing, every night the Muppets are coming on. Now they're coming on at 7:30 at night. They're on every night. Two old guys, grumpy old guys up there. They're making their sarcastic comments. And who is the star of the show?
Your brother?
Yes. Who is the star of the show? Miss Piggy, right?
Right.
So at the time he supposedly called her this, Miss Piggy was
popular.
Miss Piggy. Oh my God! I mean, that was Miss Piggy, right?
Right.
That's, so this is the time that's set. Now, my sister loved the Muppets, which we all did, but Miss Piggy and Kermit, right? So my sister loved the Muppets, and she gets a dog, and she gets this little dog, and she names it Miss Piggy.
There you go.
So this little dog lived 17 years, and in our house, right? It went from Miss Piggy to where we had a dog. I noticed where we had a dog, it got condensed down and we just called it Pig. We know the full name is Miss Piggy. So, hey, Pig. Pig said, so that hit me as like, at that time, Miss Piggy, this was popular. So could I see Donald Trump saying, look, hey, your contract says this. You have to wear a tiara, you have to wear a sash. And guess what? A lot of people don't stop to think these pageant
weight clause.
Well, these pageant boards, they're ruthless.
Yeah, they are.
It's not Donald Trump.
Right.
The pageant boards, the people that run these pageants, some of these people are ruthless, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying it's okay because I am tired. I heard Mashinka, what's her name is? Mashinka, Brzezinska, whatever her name is.
Babushka.
Yeah, whatever. So I hear her this morning start, well, if you're not thin, you're not beautiful. Look, I never said that. Most people don't say that. But a beauty pageant is just that. That's what they do. That's what they do.
How does Claire McCaskill get off telling Trump that he needs to do a weigh-in every day? Is that not like calling the kettle black? I mean, really? How do they come up with this stuff?
Well, at least he didn't call her ham hocks. Anyhow, just saying.
It's Friday, right?
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, it's the timeline, and
put it in context.
Yeah, it's the timeline. It's in the 90s. It's not that it's okay, but she is Miss Universe, and he's like saying, I don't know the quote, but he's like maybe saying, look, Miss Piggy, you keep it up, they're going to take your crown. He said, I saved her job. Anyhow, so,
Yeah.
but I want to move on from that. I think we have to move on from that. They're running against everybody, Rick. Everybody.
Here's the Retrum.
Huh? They're running against everybody.
Yeah.
They're running against the newspapers. Every morning, a newspaper. Every day, they try to find a CEO of who was the guy that was the founder of AOL. But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He comes out. He can't support Trump. They're finding a USA Today editorial board.
Well, what about the AG in New York now coming out this morning and going after his foundation or his illegal campaign?
Okay, let me tell you what is up now. Okay, Hillary Clinton, the campaign is throwing everything at Donald Trump. But the American people feel Hillary Clinton has broke the law. In general, now this doesn't play well in the Hamptons. So when Joe Scarborough and them head out to Long Island this weekend, and it's the kind of weather where they're wearing those sweaters. They're wearing sweaters.
Over the shoulder.
Oh yeah, over the shoulder sweaters this weekend out in the Hamptons.
That'd be nice.
It don't play well,
Little
right?
cable knit.
Huh?
Little cable knit
Yeah,
over the shoulder.
exactly.
Little cross to the front.
Absolutely,
That'd be perfect.
absolutely.
Get cold to get that look going for us next week.
Anyhow, the point I'm making is Donald Trump hasn't broke the law. They're looking for something to say, aha. They want him. Donald Trump has not killed anybody. Just saying, just saying. Not the American people. I'm talking to people. I'm talking to people out here in the real world. They're tired of the establishment. They know what the Clintons have done for 30 years. They know that, you accidentally drop over if you say something about Hillary or Bill, you could accidentally drop over. Yeah, I mean, your plane could run out of fuel in midair. Anything could
Hit a
happen,
mountain,
right?
whatever.
So Donald Trump is not, he has not been tied to anything like that. See, if they could come out and say, well, we found out that he did 3 deals with the mob in Chicago and had, the guy didn't give him a permit and he had him whacked. You can't find any of this, right?
Nope.
Can't find it.
Nope. Hillary's got a record, though.
That's exactly right. And they need to draw. That's why, okay, what did they do? The Clinton Foundation is as crooked as can be.
Apparently so.
Okay. What did they do? They paralleled Trump's foundation and wanted to find something. Well, if you think she's bad, he's bad, right?
Exactly.
They are trying to parallel everything that their polling says is hurting them. Their polling says that people don't think she's honest and basically think she's a crook.
So what do? In the debate, everything is... I had 2 takeaways from that debate. Trump was trying to establish her as the 30-year-old do-nothing. She was trying to establish that he was a liar and you need to fact-check everything he says. So to your point, all she does is counter what her focus groups are telling her is hurting her.
Right.
Lies.
Exactly.
So what does she do? She goes after Trump and says, everything needs to be fact-checked. I got my fact-checkers standing by. Don't say that fast 3 times.
No, I can't say that fast 3 times. I want to take a break. I come back. You want to talk Deutsche Bank?
Ooh.
You want to talk that way?
Sure.
You want to go with that?
Yeah,
You want
a
to go with
little
that?
bit.
Germany?
Yeah.
Go with that. What else you want to go with? Did you not prepared? You didn't know
I
you
can
were
do
coming?
anything.
Anything?
You know.
Oh, he can do anything. We'll be back
I didn't
to
do it.
find
No,
out.
I didn't do anything.
I
didn't
mean,
prepare.
it's okay if I come. It's my show. It's my
Someone
show.
spiked
If
your
I
spark?
No, nobody spiked my spark.
I think he's got spiked spark this morning.
Spiked spark. Say that 3 times loud. I'm your host, BKP. You're watching FYNTV.com. Rick and I will come back. We're going to talk a little more politics, and it is going to be time for our Pet of the Week. Rena from the Humane Society of Blue Ridge, our Pet of the Week. So stay with us. We'll be back after these messages.
I'm Sheriff Dane Kirby, and I'll stand up for you.
I'm Stacy Nicholson, Sheriff of Gilmer County, and I will stand up for you. Stand up and speak out. No matter how rich, cool, talented you believe yourself to be, how you treat people ultimately tells all. I am Allison Sosby, District Attorney, and I'll stand up for you.
Better days ahead.
The summer sell-down is on at Days Chevrolet in Jasper with huge savings up to 16% off MSRP. Save over $4,100 off Malibu Limited, now just $19,500. Save $9,500 on loaded Silverado Crew Cab LT, now only $38,700. Save up to 16% off MSRP on select new Chevys in stock during the summer sell-down. Going on now at Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Hello, America. The first ever $5 flavor menu is here, and it's a game changer. For just $5 each, you can get a medium one-topping pizza, Wing Street Wings, a Hershey's cookie, and your other Hut favorites. A Pizza Hut pizza for just $5? It's the ultimate crowd pleaser.
How are you feeling, crowd?
Very pleased, thank you.
We do what we can here.
$5 for a Pizza Hut pizza. How can we not be pleased?
Good crowd today.
The $5 flavor menu, America's best pizza deal, only at Pizza Hut.
El Rey and Elijah.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine.
El Rey.
El Rey and Elijah.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Right now at Pizza Hut, you can get any 2 medium pizzas for $6.99 each. Get any toppings, any crust flavor, anything you want for just $6.99 each. And sweeten the deal with a Hershey's Triple Chocolate Brownie for just $5.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
And we're back. You're watching FYNTV.com. It's that easy. You tell your friends, FYNTV.com. I'm your host, BKP. I'm here with Rick every Friday morning in downtown beautiful Blue Ridge. The shops at Sycamore Crossing. We have a Tupelo Tea, new Blue Holman gift, and the Broken Bull right here in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge. Yes, 47 lovely degrees this morning. I have the sniffles. I don't have a cocaine problem. So I don't want you going out here starting any rumors.
Put your mic up there.
I have the sniffles.
Yeah, the fix is in.
We have the sniffles in Blue Ridge.
These hot studio lights are killing me.
Oh, easy, we're live. Now, you heard before we went to break, he was ready for anything. So I thought during the break, I gave him something, asked Rick if he wanted to talk about something. He said he's ready for anything. So I thought, you know what? That's our next segment.
I'm ready for anything.
Is Rick ready for anything? So that's
Is this the lightning round?
Yes. This is called Ready for Anything.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Anything I come
What
up
is your
with.
favorite ruler?
All right. Yeah. You know, Gary Johnson, he was stoned before he started the campaign.
How did
The guy's stoned, and I mean, I'm saying that, but you know, hey, just saying the guy's not
And then
been
he
shy.
tweets out 24 hours later, I
still can't think of
come up with
anybody.
anybody I admire. Who would you say?
Who would I
You've
say?
got Chris
You know, if
Matthews
I'm
sitting
Gary,
next
if
to
I'm
you.
Gary Johnson,
Maybe
what
that was the
my
problem.
next line would be if somebody asked me, now I'm Gary Johnson, somebody said, can you name one foreign
ruler
that you're impressed with, that you have
that
you
you
admire and are impressed with? And if I'm Gary Johnson and I'm drawing a blank like that, my next line would be, this is really good stuff. That's what my next line would be. Yeah, seriously.
Lion.
I missed Gary Johnson a little bit because early on, I felt after the Democrat convention, and I do have this on video, so I have to cover it, and I said it, I felt they would work hard, the Democrats would work hard to get him on the debate stage because they had to get 3. I did say that my thought was they'd had to get 3 to divert the attention away from Donald Trump going after her.
Oh.
And go ahead.
However, what happened was the vote was starting to go.
The polling,
The
exactly.
polling was starting to pull from Hillary
so
and go to the independents.
So they could not
They
go
couldn't.
with that. That's exactly right. I thought that would be what they needed to do, is go to that third-party candidate to dilute Trump and to get somebody else on stage, because they didn't, want Hillary up there and Donald Trump going after her. But you're exactly right. Their polling started to show that the votes were being pulled from, that he was pulling was coming from her. So they had to, my feeling is they didn't, that was the plan, but they had to abort that.
Right.
Now, what I want to ask you this morning.
Wait, go back to the other real quickly.
Go back to what? This is
Go
my
back to
segment.
go back. I understand. that.
You're supposed to be ready for anything, and you're putting me on the hot seat.
Go back to Chris Matthews sitting next to you, and he says to you the same question. What do you come up with?
I don't know. I'm Gary Johnson. I'm at a loss. I mean, Lord, God forbid I say Putin.
You don't have anybody that comes to mind that you admire.
Huh?
How about Churchill?
Oh, no. I mean, I'm thinking currently. I mean.
Oh, it got to be a current
No,
guy.
no, I was thinking Churchill. Yes, okay. I mean, if you asked me that would be actually easy. I mean, the first thing I would say is Churchill.
Right.
But then I would also go to Margaret Thatcher. Now, I mean, recently I like Churchill, but I liked in my lifetime, I liked the Reagan Thatcher
bond
unity. Yeah, the bond. That's what I like. So I would probably have said, because my first think's always Ronald Reagan, I'd have probably said Margaret Thatcher if I was asked that question by them.
I've seen a picture of her on your desk several years.
Yes. Okay. Now, I know you're trying to divert away from the actual what I was trying to do.
Reel me back in.
Yes. We passed a continuing spending resolution. And I always say, while we're talking about somebody's weight, we're talking about race relations, we're talking about a birth certificate, they're up there spending our money. So we passed a continuing spending resolution. Now, this is what I understand. Fact checkers, get to work on this, okay? Because I could be off a little, but I don't think so. The continuing spending resolution only gets us through to December.
Correct.
Why do the Republicans always think holding their own and saying no? We know the media is not going to support them. That I talked to somebody in a congressman's office yesterday, and I won't mention who, that said, we had to. Do you realize what would happen if how the Republicans would get accused of shutting the government down?
What was the final, I mean, the final piece that they were arguing about was Zika funding, right?
Yes. No. Yes, I think.
1.1 billion allocated for Zika.
But here's where I want somebody out there to fact check me. Here's what bothers me. Zika funding. Now, it's 6 months ago. 6 months ago, was it, that we watched these horrific videos of Planned Parenthood of selling body parts, okay? And we watched these horrific videos, and there was polling that said, you know, hey, we're okay with cutting funding to Planned Parenthood, all right? So the discussion to cut funding to Planned Parenthood because of selling body parts, don't even want to go down that graphic road, and we all seen that. But the continuing resolution, my understanding, the Zika money, a portion of that goes to Planned Parenthood. Because why? Because Planned Parenthood deals with pregnancies.
I didn't read it that deep.
Yes.
It sounds like you're absolutely correct.
Deals with pregnancies,
Yep.
okay? So they're going to get some of, Planned Parenthood's going to get some of the
1.1
Zika money.
billion.
Because what is the number one thing that obviously Zika is getting pregnant, right?
Right.
And so my understanding, fact checkers, that Zika money in the continuing resolution, when just 6 months ago it was an outcry, they've actually got a bump. That's my understanding.
When did the Supreme Court thing leave the table? Wasn't there something in there that they were arguing over that said that we're not, excuse me, we're not going to pass this money extension unless we get a vote on the Supreme Court nominee? Wasn't there something in
Yeah,
this?
I
Did that finally go away somehow?
Well, you know, we only go into December. What do we go to? December 7th? The money only lasts till December 7th. But here's the other
day
thing.
that will
Okay,
live in
so
infamy.
let's stay with the Zika virus money. So I'm talking to somebody in a unnamed source, Donald Trump. I can't help it. I got to stay with unnamed source because it's only fair. So I'm talking to an unnamed source in a congressman's office yesterday, and I said, but I wish you guys would have voted no. Well, do you know how we would have taken a black eye and it's election time and you think Donald Trump's struggling now, you wait till, they would eat us alive. And I'm thinking, yeah, but, I got a problem with the Zika money. So it didn't get denied. I got a problem with the Zika money actually increasing funding to Planned Parenthood. So here's what I get back. But what's it called? The Henry Hyde Amendment, right?
Yep.
Hyde?
Mhm.
Okay. So I get back and I'm told, yes, but nothing changes the Hyde Amendment. Planned Parenthood cannot use any of the money, federally funded money, for abortions. So they can't use that money. I'm thinking, I said, yeah, but come on, we all know what they do is they take the money, they put it into areas they are allowed to use it, like the electric bill, and they move that money over into that, and realistically, at the end of the day, your tax money is funding abortions.
They're doing the same thing.
You understand what I'm saying?
They're doing the same thing in Obamacare.
I
They're moving money.
understand. I
They're moving
understand,
money.
and it's really not a debate. I'm not trying to have the abortion debate. It's just in general. I'm so sick of them lying to us and thinking that we're just that dumb out here in the cold weather land.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you could go on and on about what irritates you. I mean, what really irritates me? Sitting watching the Chaffetz, them going through with Comey, and you just sit there and where are these people's heads at? With the lie and the deception going on, and the just it just drives you crazy.
So we got a continuing spending resolution to get us through to December, okay? And then in December, we're going to have, what are we going to have in December? We're going to have a new president elect, but what are we going to have in December? Move on. The 9/11 bill that got vetoed.
I can't even imagine the discovery process that's going to go on when the lawyers get involved and they go through their discovery process of what actually happened, how did it happen, show me the tapes, show me the load rolls from the airliners. Where did this flight happen? It doesn't show in American Airlines that this flight really took off. Can you imagine what's going to come of this whole thing when these lawyers get a hold of these suits and go through discovery? I'm looking forward to it, actually.
Well, I'm going to say that I just want to say that, first of all, I feel the victim's family of 9/11 should be allowed to seek the compensation. They should be allowed to sue the Saudis. As simple as that. I mean, just looking for words. We know how many of the hijackers, the terrorists, were Saudi, from Saudi Arabia, so on and so forth. So I think they should be allowed to. That is a yes for me. I think it's taken a little too long. It's a little too long for me to see from 9/11 to, it's 2016, okay? It is 2016. This was 2001. All right, so why did it take so long for this to happen, to give the families the opportunity to do that? And second, I cannot believe that there is enough unity between a single Democrat and a single Republican to do anything right now. So you want me to believe, here's what you want me to believe. I think you want to talk about conspiracy theories? You want me to believe that the Congress, the House and the Senate seen something the same way, sent it to the president. He said no. They sent it back and overwhelmingly overrode his veto without Harry Reid. And something don't smell right. I'm just saying something does not
I am
smell
absolutely
right.
there with you.
They did not stab Barack Obama in the back.
What if they backed the Saudis into a corner and all of a sudden they come out with something that all of a sudden opens another can of worms that people aren't expecting?
I think the whole premise of being able to sue based on a terrorist act, the foreign country, I agree with 100%. But something about this does not smell right at all.
No, the dominoes just aren't falling correctly.
No, you're never going to convince me that these diehard Democrats sent something to Obama and he vetoed it and they went. No, I'm just not going to fall for that one.
Well, the media is talking about the fact that it's election year,
right?
And they can't go back to their constituents feeling, without feeling remorse. And I understand all that. Is that the surface cover?
I don't know. We got a debate Tuesday night. Pence
and Timmy. Yeah,
Timmy. And I understand one of the rules is Timmy can't bring his harmonica. He plays harmonica. Right?
Yeah, that's right. Leave the honer at home.
Well, the thing is Timmy, he doesn't say a whole lot. He's a pretty quiet guy. And he said, well, I have 2 minutes, so I got 30 seconds to answer. Can I play harmonica?
Let me finish up here.
Yeah, let me use my last.
By the way, I've got my taps on too.
Yeah, exactly.
I like your take on the whole thing. This is a really, really cool, good vice presidential pick in Pence. I think the guy is going to be brilliant.
I think his pick says so much. I am so tired of a vice presidential pick having to say something, fill a void. Yes, Pence did calm the nerves of some conservatives. Yes, he did. But
evangelicals.
Yes, but it was in a good way. Barack Obama was handing out pamphlets on the street corner of Chicago as a community organizer, and the next thing you know, he's running for president of the United States. How did he get there?
Which one?
Barack Obama. How did he get to the Senate? that low-life Republican in Illinois had to resign and pull out of the race, and the only person they had was Alan Keyes. This guy ran against Alan Keyes. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Anyhow, why I get to... So we got this guy, and what was the comment is he didn't have foreign policy experience, and and that would be a big problem, and McCain and in foreign policy and one thing after another. So that here comes Joe Biden. Okay, I don't remember. I think youth was Dan Quayle. They wanted youth. All right, if memory serves me right.
These two Utes.
Yeah, they wanted two Utes. Dan Quayle. Okay, they wanted two Utes with Dan Quayle. So I think that's what they were trying to fill something just to get through, fill the little void that their candidate had. Pence, I don't think, is nowhere near in my lifetime.
I think they did a very. Wasn't the doc involved in that?
Yes, Ben Carson was involved in.
Wasn't he the head? Wasn't he basically the head of the search committee?
There's a search committee, and I'm going to say fact checkers get to work. Just Google in there.
After it.
I think he was the head of the search committee. And I obviously don't think Ben Carson had the final say, but I do think.
No, but he came up with a great slate of candidates.
Let me tell you what this pick says to me. It says the one thing that everybody, and when I say everybody in the back of their mind says Donald Trump won't listen to people. Actions speak louder than words. Donald Trump might get up at 5 o'clock this morning and tweet something out. Those are words. But Donald Trump's actions, when something has to happen, are on spot.
No question. And I've still seen such a disconnect. And I've said this before, a disconnect between Hillary and Tim.
Yes.
I don't know. You don't see them together except one time holding their hands up in the air. We're unified, we're moving. He didn't even know she was sick.
I would say the campaign, and you got to understand out there, folks, they're wanting to let you know that Kellyanne Conway is just pulling her hair out because of her candidate, that the campaign is trying to figure out how to overcome all of these things with Donald Trump. That's not true. They're gold to cause dissension, division, everything they can. They're going after everything. Pat Caddell said it. I will take a brief break. We're going to come back and do it about another 10-minute segment, and then we're going to wrap up with our pet of the week, the star of the show. I'm your host, BKP, FYNTV.com from live downtown Blue Ridge. Take us a break, Cole.
I'm Sheriff Dane Kirby, and I'll stand up for you.
I'm Stacy Nicholson, Sheriff of Gilmer County, and I will stand up for you.
Stand up and speak out. No matter how rich, cool, talented you believe yourself to be, how you treat people ultimately tells all. I am Allison Sosby, District Attorney, and I'll stand up for you.
The summer sell down is on at Days Chevrolet in Jasper with huge savings up to 16% off MSRP. Save over $4,100 off Malibu Limited, now just $19,500. Save $9,500 on loaded Silverado Crew Cab LT, now only $38,700. Save up to 16% off MSRP on select new Chevys in stock during the summer sell down, going on now at Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Hello, America. The first ever $5 flavor menu is here, and it's a game changer. For just $5 each, you can get a medium one-topping pizza, Wing Street Wings, a Hershey's cookie, and your other Hut favorites. A Pizza Hut pizza for just $5. It's the ultimate crowd pleaser.
How are you feeling, crowd?
Very pleased, thank you.
We do what we can here.
$5 for a Pizza Hut pizza. How can we not be pleased?
Good crowd today.
The $5 flavor menu, America's best pizza deal, only at Pizza Hut.
J.
El Rey Mexican Restaurant.
Family owned and operated, and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices.
Friendly service and delicious Mexican cuisine.
Patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey in Ellijay.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Right now at Pizza Hut, you can get any 2 medium pizzas for $6.99 each. Get any toppings, any crust flavor, anything you want for just $6.99 each. And sweeten the deal with a Hershey's Triple Chocolate Brownie for just $5.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
And we're back. I'm your host, BKP. You're watching FYNTV.com. It is that easy. Don't forget, tell your friends always, Monday through Friday, FYNTV.com, 8 a.m. We're in the beautiful downtown Blue Ridge. We have some downtown background noises. That's why we're live. It's great. This is a bustling activity. We've got a truck coming down here where it's going to be making the grocery deliveries and the restaurant deliveries here. I'm here with Rick, but we're at Sycamore Crossing. We got the Broken Bull, New Blue Home and Gift, Tupelo Tea, and it's going to be 70 degrees. We're in North Georgia. He decided to stop there.
You should come on the show.
Huh? He decided to be, well, we have the lapel, so we should be picking up. We're picking up.
Yeah.
We got a delivery truck. We can't get mad at a delivery truck.
No.
I mean,
ask him to pull the air horn.
Hillary wouldn't understand what that is.
No.
Yeah, she wouldn't understand. Yeah, I did. Hit the horn. Yeah. Next thing's a train, right? FYNTV.com. Rick, let's wrap up this morning. We got a debate coming up Tuesday night. Pence, Kaine. I don't think it moves the needle one way or the other, but I think.
What about viewership? Are people going to watch?
No, not really. I don't. Maybe. But I think it'll energize the worker bees. And when I say that, I have said that over and over. I don't get upset with people that don't come out and help in campaigns, but I know who the workers end up being. It's almost like, when the evangelicals get excited about a candidate, they will put out the voter guides, they will hit the church parking lots, and I think Mike Pence will energize the conservative, grassroots, door-to-door knocking people.
Absolutely agree. I think he's going to hit a home run. I think he's just going to really, really distance himself from the other candidate on the other side.
I don't think, maybe the undecideds come in. Maybe they do, but here's what I think really happens Tuesday night. Is you have over here, do I want Hillary Clinton in the White House? Do I want Hillary Clinton in the White House? Do I want Tim Kaine here, or do I want Donald Trump and Mike Pence? And Mike Pence, to me, in some ways, pulls the ticket for Trump. To me.
Absolutely.
So
he's got tremendous experience. He's very accomplished at what he did in the state of Indiana. Now he had some help from Mitch. I can't think of his name. The governor before him, but he's done a
Mitch
great,
Daniels?
Yeah. I think
Well, you try to test me, don't you?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, very
It's
good.
Daniels, right? Yeah.
Not bad.
Where do I keep this stuff?
Alex,
Huh?
misogyny for 200.
Yeah. I want to do, let's do political Jeopardy.
Boy, I'd get killed. I'd be hammering the buzzer and you'd already be talking.
Yeah, political Jeopardy you can't do because there's no way in politics you could like institute like the 15-second answers. So you only had 5 seconds to answer that?
That's right.
No, you got to explain it's
Yeah,
politics.
yeah. I didn't have that problem at home when you're trying to get airtime from your brother and your sister.
Here's what I was told by a guy the other day. He calls me up and he says, look, it's real simple. If we had to do roll call voting, Donald Trump will not be president of the United States. If you had to get in a line and you came up here and there was a line that said Trump and a line that said Hillary, and you had to do it in public, he said Donald Trump wouldn't be president of the United States. Because people are not coming out in public. He said, but because you do it behind the old curtain in private, I still think he wins in a landslide.
Yep, that's exactly right.
I think there's
a lot of closet Trumpers.
Yes, I think so. We got a nice weekend planned. I got to get ready for Pet of the Week. I think Wells Fargo, the bank situation. Let me throw that out.
Hammering this guy, rightly so.
I agree.
But I mean, you look on the other side of the fence. Why aren't we doing that with the politicians that are doing worse? I don't. The dichotomy is just totally off the chart.
Yelling jail and give up your bonus, and you should resign today. And I don't even think you should go back to your office. And I'm thinking, okay, people.
How does this correlate?
I do understand you're upset over this. I do understand they're wrong. But did you miss what else was happening?
Yeah, what happened across the hall last week?
There's a couple things. Did you miss? What rock are you living under? I think this. I'm going to close with this because I want to be very. I do not want to end the week without being this controversial. I'm going to put it out here.
Well, at least you're consistent.
Okay. I have watched my whole life. We watched the fall of the Berlin Wall. Okay. And I grew up at a time where we would see pictures of the military on one side of the wall carrying their gun and marching, up in the communist side. And this is my lifetime. And then we'd see pictures of the other side of the wall, okay? We have watched corrupt governments being torn down. And they go into the Capitol, and you see them taking out
the coup,
the minister of this and the minister of that. You see them arresting them. Arresting them. You see them arresting the prime minister. You see them arresting. I've seen that my whole life in foreign countries. Right. I think it's time to do it here.
Woo.
I think it's time to do it here. I think once we have a new president of the United States. I think NBC, CBS, ABC ought to get the satellite trucks ready, and I think we should see them coming out of Capitol Hill. Not all of them, but coming out of Capitol Hill, and I think we should Bernie Madoff a bunch of them. Okay, bring them right out in cuffs, put them in the van. I think we should go into the Senate. I think we should go into that big building. It says IRS, and it's 9 stories high. I'll need 3 vans for that building. Yeah, I think so. This whole country. And jail them.
Cole, did you feel the temperature go up about 15 degrees?
Yeah, to jail them. I think we should jail them. In fact, I will even agree to let some people out of prison.
To make room.
Or I'll send them to Gitmo. That is not a joke. That is not a joke.
You just hit it on the head. Let's clear out the terrorists and let's move in the.
Move in the terrorists.
Move in more terrorists.
Yes, I am not joking. I've never been so serious in my entire life, I think it's time to march them out in handcuffs, put them in the van. And I think we need to see it here. I don't think it's a foreign problem anymore. I think it's right here in this country. They've been stealing from the American people, lying to the American people, cheating the American people. The corruption is at not an all-time high. It needs to be at the end of the rope, and we need to stop it today. As soon as and that's why Pat Caddell, you said the other day, Pat Caddell, and I read an article that he said that this was going to be an apocalypse because he's going to run against everybody. This risks Donald Trump being elected, risks bringing down all of them.
Yep.
You agree?
Yep.
All right, I got to get the star of the show in.
Star of the show's here.
The star of the show's here. I have to get the stars. You got any final thoughts?
Enjoy your weekend.
Okay.
You going down to the Marble Festival?
Marble Festival tomorrow, Pickens. We're festivaled all month. We've got, what do we got? Sorghum Festival in Union, right? Is that right? We got, yeah, I think so. And we got Marble Festival, and we've got Apple Festival in North Georgia here. North Georgia is America's outdoor playground. Rick, I always appreciate you coming and spending time with us.
Appreciate you having me.
I am BKP on FYNTV.com. You've been watching. We're in the beautiful downtown Blue Ridge. I did start here at 8 o'clock this morning. It was very crisp, the weather, but it is beautiful. It is blue skies. It is a great, great day. Going to be a great weekend if you like hiking, getting outdoors, getting the sweat jacket on and the hiking boots and taking off and out on many of the trails we have here in North Georgia. A lot of things going on. Isn't there a hike down at Carter's Lake? Stay Active LJ? Sunday, there's a hike down at Carter's Lake. Stay Active LJ. Find them on their website. I'm your host, BKP. As soon as we get back, the star of the show, we end the week, have a joyful time here with the Humane Society of Blue Ridge. Rena brings our star pet of the week right after this.